Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ether chart continues to be hovering just below initial resistance. The parameters haven't changed since the last update. Still hovering just below resistance, just below our signal resistance here between 3,795 and 3,847. There are two wave counts I'm considering here for bullish trend continuation. And there's one obviously that allows for a test of the lower support region, which was tested several times in May and then in April. Let's talk about them all. Let's start with the short-term bearish scenario, which is the white count. In the white scenario, we are still in this large correction, possible wave 4 correction, which started around the 11th of March. In this scenario, the price dipped into the lower support region on the 13th of April. We had a B wave rally in 3 waves. Well, that could still even get one more high. But with a B wave, you never know. They are very chameleon-like structures, so I will not rule out that we've topped already. However, in the event that we've actually topped, evidence is very thin that we have. So what I need to see to prefer this wave count is, in the first instance, a break below the 3,330 range and then below $3,208 to confirm that. As you can probably already sense, I don't prefer this wave count at this stage unless I get further evidence. So basically my view is, no, we haven't topped yet in the B wave, but if the market gives me those signals, I will have to change my view. Okay, it's always about let the market tell us. The market will always clarify at some point. It's all about knowing when the market will make this clarification. In my view, it will be a sustained break below 3,208. And then, yeah, we could test the area around 2,800, 2,700, but I would then expect a bounce from this region and a rally. In the more bullish scenarios, this support area should obviously hold. So in the yellow count, which allows for the interpretation that the fourth wave already bottomed here on the 13th of April. So we already tested that support zone. We are now in a diagonal pattern to the upside in 5 waves. This fifth wave could at least take us to the March highs, possibly a bit higher, to all-time high territory maybe even. Even that would maybe be a stretch, but at least above or testing the March highs. In this scenario, we are dealing with a 5-wave pattern to the upside at the diagonal. We only have 3 waves up so far. This here could be a 4th wave. Now, the 4th wave can unfold in various ways. Important is to understand that there's a key support area for this 4th wave. It's defined between $3,208 and $3,644. As long as the 3,644 level, the 3,208 level is holding, there isn't anything bearish here. Okay, so I'd be looking at higher prices against that level, but I would actually prefer that the price holds above the 50% retracement. The downside movements are very much looking corrective, not impulsive, which indicates that, yeah, you know, again, it's not the white count, probably not. And even, you know, it doesn't even really want to come down. Best count I can offer is that this C wave is unfolding as an ending diagonal pattern. So the 3rd wave topped on the 23rd of May, A wave down, B wave up. We're now moving down in a C wave. And it's a 5-wave move, and we've got a wave 1, a 2. We're now in the 3rd wave, but then it doesn't really want to come down. It definitely doesn't want to come down impulsively. So I consider an ending diagonal A, B. Maybe we've started the C wave of wave 3. Eventually, we should land somewhere in the region around 3,470. That's at least my, you could say, best projection I can give you. Let me just move those here to the right. And within, you could say within this scenario of a still unfolding 4th wave, there's just another way of how this could subdivide. So first of all, a triangle is an option. I haven't labeled this because I don't have enough waves for a triangle, but it could also be a WXY pattern. W, X, Y. And the Y wave is an A, B, C. So we could move in this B wave. Well, that's an ugly B. In this B wave, we could extend above initial resistance. And if we do that, and take out 3,886, the wave too high, then I would first be watching for a higher B wave. Yeah, so that's another option. Okay, it just would allow still for a still unfolding wave 4, even if we break above initial resistance. That's about it at the moment about if at any point the 27th of May high at nearly, well, you could say $3,980 is broken to the upside. I think next we will test the March highs, which were around $4,100. Then a little bit earlier than expected. For now, I'm looking at lower, but not too much lower. Hope that makes sense. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.